Governor's most recent veto is a bill connected to our water quality, and it's being called unfortunate by environmental leaders. Hello again, I'm Amanda Hall.
And I'm Russ McCaskey. The veto bill would have required the Department of Health to warn people when there are harmful bacteria levels in the water. And it's a reality for those of us who deal with things like blue-green algae and red tide and fecal matter in the water. Wing News anchor Annette Montgomery joins us now live along the Caloosahatchee. So Annette, how would these veto alerts look different from the ones that we already get?
Well, Russ and Amanda, with the governor deciding to veto this bill, people will now have to rely on their local jurisdictions to shut down beaches or post signs if the water is contaminated or not up to par. Now, the governor has boasted water quality as one of his priorities, which is why even political experts are calling this latest move confusing. Anything, and I mean anything, can be found in Florida waters.
The fact is, unfortunately, there are any number of beaches around the state of Florida that on any given day have high rates of pollution, and pollution that could make people sick.
But if you're a Florida beach goer, here's your warning. You won't be seeing warnings from the Department of Health or see them shut down beaches because of concerns with water quality.
So the Safe Waterways Act empowered the Department of Health, or would have empowered the Department of Health, to post concerns that they had when testing was coming back for certain things that would be in the water that were harmful to public safety, human health, whether that's algae blooms, excessive fecal content, things of that nature.
The reason Matt DePaulis with the Sanibel Captiva Conservation Foundation used the words would have is because Governor Ron DeSantis vetoed the legislation Wednesday. In this letter explaining the reason behind his decision, the governor says health departments like DOH can serve a valuable function, but they should not be vested with the power to supersede local jurisdictions regarding the operation of beaches.
We think it's unfortunate that he decided to veto it.
Political scientist Aubrey Jewett called this latest decision by the governor a head-scratcher.
There were many other bills in the last 4 years that he has signed off on that have actually curtailed and taken away the rights of local government and standardized things at the state level. It seems to go against what he says he's for, which is clean water and keeping people healthy.
What's not a head-scratcher is what the sponsors of the bill plan to do, and that's reintroduce the legislation next year. The SCCF tells me they're excited to support the bill's sponsors and their push to pass legislation like this. The governor says water quality and protecting Florida's natural resources are a priority. Jewett says in the absence of state intervention, it's now going to be on local governments to step in. Live in Fort Myers, Annette Montgomery, Wink News.
Annette, thanks.